This is another episode of Arguing Out Loud. Thank you for joining us. We are the Counterpointer Sisters, and this time we will be discussing whether it's better to watch a movie or read a book.
Read a book, yeah.
Yeah. I obviously think it's better to read a book because it keeps your brain stimulated. You can imagine things for yourself instead of relying on Hollywood to produce something good. And books are just better.
All right, now you talk about Black Friday being good for the economy. You know what's good for the economy? Movies, ticket sales, okay? And that's just like the tickets. But we're talking also job creation, all the directors and actors and all of the crew, they all get a job. How many people does it take to make a book? Like 2?
Actually, quite a few. There's actually factories that produce books, and factory work, while it is dangerous, it still provides for our economy's growth.
Yeah, so you just want everyone to go cut off their hand on some dangerous machinery so you can read a book. Selfish.
I work in the factory, too. No, just kidding, I don't.
Yeah, there's no evidence to negate that claim.
I do have to say, though, when I was reading the Harry Potter books, I saw the movies, and while the movies were good, I pictured things a lot better in my mind because of what the words were on the paper.
Yeah, that's cool. You know what? I would say there's this, like, book series. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's kind of lame. It's called Twilight. And if you watch, like, the first movie, like, the first 10 minutes, you can save so much time because you don't have to read any of the stupid books because the books are, like, terrible. I'm sure, because the movie was terrible, and the characters are awful.
I can vouch for you. I read the first 2 books. The first book was good. The second book was not as good.
That's time of your life you can never get back. Don't you regret that decision a little bit?
No, because I kept my brain stimulated, nonetheless. Unlike you, who watched 10 minutes of a movie and decided to put it down because your brain was not stimulated.
I wasn't holding on to it.
You put it out of your brain.
Yeah,
you knew what I meant.
The Harry Potter movies, though, awesome. Who doesn't love Harry Potter movies like Daniel Radcliffe and such? And let's not even get me started on Lord of the Rings.
Okay, awesome let's talk about the waste of money that was. It was a complete waste of resources, financial resources that they could have used for other things, like, I don't know, producing books.
That's silly. Why would they make more books of a book they already have?
Because, who knows? Well, anyways.
I'm not done yet. Okay, talk about time. Busy people like myself, when you don't have a lot of time, you don't have time to read a whole book, but like 2 hours per movie is more manageable.
Well, if you don't have time to read a book, there's always Audibles, so they can read the book to you if you're too lazy to read it yourself.
It's not about being lazy, it's about entertainment. If I don't feel entertained by listening to someone read a book and doing a really crappy job of narration.
Yeah. So, what are you doing?
What?
You're copying me.
I'm mocking you.
Oh. You know, they say mocking is a form of flattery, so thank you. And yes, I'm right again. Thank you all. Have a great day and enjoy yourself. Subscribe.